We're here at Park 4MX testing the all-new 2019 model Kawasaki KX450. Now literally the only thing that remains the same on this bike from the 2018 model is the front fender. So what we're going to do, we're going to break it down into what I classify as the big important changes and what I felt had the best effect out there on the track. Now there's a couple of very obvious ones, of course, the electric start and the hydraulic clutch. Now the Kawasaki KX450 started first time every time for me, and likewise I even started it a few times in gear, no problem whatsoever. Now I want to move on now to the hydraulic clutch. Wow, I have to be honest and say here, this is my favourite clutch on any of the 450s that I've ever ridden. It's got exceptionally good feel to it. I really like this clutch and had an absolute ball with it. It's so light for a 450 clutch as well, very impressive. It's a lot slimmer than what it used to be. You need next door to no effort to get in the right seating position to go through a corner. So I've never come across a bike that has a flatter seat profile than the new Kawasaki. After a few laps though, man, it makes the job so easy to sit down and go through rut. It really is a breeze for sure. We're going from one of the worst sets of forks produced to what is now considered one of the benchmarks in forks in motocross, and of course it's the 49mm Showa spring cartridge fork. It is so predictable, it works exceptionally well, and overall you've got yourself an exceptional handling package right here. This thing is a monster right off the bottom into the mid-range. You can pull a taller gear. This is the kind of bike that you can get out on a supercross track if you want. Like I did today, I normally don't like to get out there on a supercross track, but I thought, hey, this thing's got that much torque. I didn't even need to think about changing the rear sprocket. It'll pull you out of the corner in a taller gear, but out on the motocross track, that just makes your life so much easier. A couple of other notable mentions. Kawasaki now with their 450 have got the biggest rear disc rotor out of all of the 450s out there, and you really notice that with that rear stopping power. And of course the adjustable foot peg positioning and handlebars with where your bar mounts screw into that top triple clamp. The only people that do that with a production bike, another great thing for Kawasaki there. And just to wrap up, I have to say, what an impressive bike. Overall, the thing that stands out for me, the chassis, the forks, and how this bike turns out there on the track, combined with the bottom end torque, wow, this thing's very easy to ride. And I had an absolute ball out there on the motocross track and the supercross track here. I really like the bike. So to you Kawasaki fans out there, you're going to be smiling all the way to the motorcycle shop for 2019. Okay, well thanks for joining us here on a sunny day out here at Park 4MX in Melbourne, Victoria. I've had an absolute blast riding the new 2019 Kawasaki KX450.